Hey, we're back at it. Sean's already deep in it. He's getting the fuel cell all figured out, kind of where it's gonna go and
getting it there.
Yeah, man. The engine mount, we kind of came up with a plan of doing a lower tube that'll attach to stuff, so I'm gonna get working on that. I'll get the wheels off, get the steering back in too, so there's some more stuff in the way that we'll know has to be in the way. And then, yeah.
I guess if we, could we probably maybe take these two bolts off of the steering?
Possibly.
Just so that stuff's not even on there?
Possibly. Stuff's pretty tricky.
The reason I was gonna say that was just so we could get it in and out real quick and easy. Because with the radiator coming and going in over there, I don't want that steering shaft in my way.
Oh, yeah. But you also need to know where it is. Then we won't put it in, but we'll put it to where we can.
Because it's only 12 inches tall, so it's not going to exceed above the top of this.
Oh, okay.
It's 12 to the top of that bar below.
Okay, we'll just leave it out then.
That will be above it.
We'll just leave it out. We need to make sure that's all coming and everything's all set to jet.
The only thing I don't have is straight material for manifolds. I have nothing to build collectors.
Okay. Well, we better figure that out real quick. I'll see if Hayden has some first.
Hayden uses Schedule 40, all we use is Schedule 10. His is too thick.
Yeah, he does.
The only person I could think of would be Payne or get stuff ordered.
Yeah.
He'll be here tomorrow from down south.
Okay. Okay, well, that's all I can do. Get on it.
Do you think your Wu-Tang sword can defeat me?
I don't know what you guys are up to today. But today we've got some super cold weather outside. So it's cool chill mode in the shop. Everybody's working on their projects. Shane's finishing up a motor. I'm working on the bully. About to dyno the MR2 for Kyle. So that'll be fun. My daughter's here editing, helping me out. Shane's finishing engine swap. Sean's working on the fuel tank stuff. We'll check on that right now, but there's that. That's good. A little bit ago I put the back of the starter on. Now I was just putting a couple bolts all the way through here. It's kind of a unique design, so you got half on this side and half on this side. Let's go around the other side so I can show you better. So you can see the starter solenoid's on one side, starter's on the other, and then it just goes right through there to the flex plate. Starts it up. But it's getting really close. I know it looks far away, but once I finish this mount, which I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tie it underneath like this, so it'll maybe come up or come up. It'll do something different. So it won't be bulky and in the way, and then they'll give room for the turbos to kind of hang out here. Pretty cool, huh? We got an ATI damper coming. This whole engine comes up a little bit too, so. Got to rebuild the axles. I'm gonna go do that, put new band clamps on those, get that all fixed up. And then the axles can go back in. Once the new throttle body and everything comes, I can put the throttle cable on it. Sean's working on the fuel tank, and we're gonna just put 2 Walbro 450 pumps in it. Yeah, kind of a typical type deal. It'll be, I mean, instead of putting an external pump, just keep it simple. Put a couple pumps in there, run them to the engine. The radiator and transcooler will be right here, and then we'll just have the water lines run up. Shouldn't be too bad. And then the intercooler, turbos. It's gonna look pretty tight, honestly.
Nuts, not nylocks, but they're lock nuts, and we'll need to check these mostly after every pass. All right, you want to turn me to the next one? Good. Manifold, 2 pieces, comes right out. Now we can clean out the valley. There's some extra bolts in there, so.
Yeah, I see an O-ring down on that.
Yeah, and when we pull the injectors out, you can see, like in this one, part of the injector is actually broken and in there. Just the plastic clips on the ends.
There it goes. Oh.
It's the plastic clips on the ends. So we just pull it out. Now we can knock those through. Get everything cleaned up, ready for some injectors and everything tomorrow.
All right, so we got some of the little loose things all tied up on the bully here. But we just got a package in from P2R. I'm pretty stoked to open this up. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and find out what we got. These guys have been just awesome in supporting it.
They've got an app too.
Check out this little game app here. You guys see that? All right, check it out. Pretty cool. All right. Hey, my daughter showed up. Hi, Samantha. How are you doing? All right. Oh, what, dude? What, dude?
Oh.
What, dude? Oh, man. That's awesome. I had no idea.
Yeah, they didn't tell me that. So.
Oh. This is looking fresh already.
So.
This is the water stuff for the back of the block. These two here. I believe. I'm still learning.
A new water tube.
Oh. Let's keep going.
That looks like.
Yeah, man. A pen.
Yeah,
Thank you, P2R. I've been needing one of these pens. You guys need a P2R pen? Hit them up. I can write my name. It's great. Yes, I'm excited to get a pen. Oh yeah? Who can open this first?
Fuel rail. I've got fuel rail.
Oh. This looks like an intake manifold piece. Something we were needing right here. And I believe that goes. Oh, let's check that out.
There's our fuel rails.
Gasket. More water tube stuff. Hey, look at the rails. Nice work, guys. Zoom in here. Almost looks like PFI on there, but it says P2R. The rails look really good. I'm excited. Oh man, this is gonna be sick. So this is gonna allow us to use the Holley plenum, similar to what's on Leroy, or was on Leroy before, the billet one.
It's on Ruby. Ruby.
It is Ruby. Yeah. Okay.
Ruby has the old one from Leroy.
So it's gonna look just epically awesome. Man, I can't thank the guys at P2R enough for getting this out here so quick and helping us speed up this process and getting the bully done. This is great. Well,
Water stuff, but I'm stoked about.
yeah, I'm stoked to get it all on and see how it all works.
Cause this, oh, see, this is what we've been wondering about.
Oh, that's the one we were wondering about.
This is the one.
Yeah, see.
You know, we've been contemplating the water tube.
Yep. Ah.
Water tube goes into that and it bolts
Water
on.
tube slides right in here.
Yep.
Bolts on.
And then
We got a
you
big fitting.
thread in, or
Hey, that's gonna clean house. That'll be beautiful.
Kind of worried about trying to figure out.
I don't necessarily say worried.
Not worried, but that was something on our list. That was on our list to figure out.
I figured I was gonna end up welding an A end to the end of the water
That's
tube
what
itself,
me and Sean were talking about.
and then just making a tab. But this is nice and easier, so we'll do it that way. So that'll go. Water tube will go right through here. That piece attaches right at the end here, and helps us move forward. Somewhere in there, there's got to be another piece here.
Yeah.
So put those end pieces on, and we'll see how it works. We'll figure this out.
That's definitely sweet though.
So sweet. All right, so when we were taking all the injectors out and everything, the injectors kind of fell apart, and some of the plastic pieces fell inside the ports. So Samantha's here, and she's gonna go ahead and vacuum that stuff out, and then we can get the new P2R intake manifold stuff set up and put on here. So let's get her cleaned up. get him? Then it looks like Sean's kind of got this going. So this little metal tab right here, he's gonna weld to this. The P2R one sits a little too low in the bully, so we'd have to get rid of this bell housing piece, and legally we're not allowed to cut this case, so we're not. We're just gonna go ahead and move the water tube up, put a new tab on it, and put our fitting out. And that'll work fine. The P2R other two plates though work perfect, and it'll get us going, so let's ride.
Well, so we took these intake manifold lower plenums off of the Type S motor we have to put on here because the lower plenums that were on here before are way choked down. And we're talking.
Oh yeah, look at that port size.
Yeah.
Compared.
Tons of volume
And the other
pickup.
side even.
So
Yeah, both sides.
we also went ahead and just tacked all the EGR ports closed because it feeds the EGR down through this into this chamber back here and then into the base of the injectors to force it down in there. So I just closed off the injector ports, that'll close that off, and then on the other side where it comes out of the head for the EGR, I actually cut the whole tube out and cleaned it up and then plugged both ends up, so
Perfect.
we ain't gonna have any leaks of any kind. So just gotta blow these out, make sure there's no shavings in them, and then we're gonna go ahead and bolt these on here.
All right.
All right. And these just slide on one at a time. Wiggle them onto their dowels. Put a
Nice.
couple nuts, a couple bolts, and that lowers on.
What's it look like with that top piece on? Can we check that out real quick while we're right here? So this is the adapter, huh?
Yep. So this is what he welded off down in here.
Yep.
That's that EGR port. This just puts it up high enough so it sits
So it clears.
clears and we got room for injectors.
A little bit of Chevy technology. Man, it's gonna look amazing with that big
Yeah.
plenum. Look at that, huh?
Woo!
It'll like, the throttle body will be like here.
Well, Brent, does it come up like about that high, don't they?
Should be like something like that, right? Or something.
Well, I know it slopes down, but
I think they're only about, they're not crazy tall. The top hat itself isn't that tall.
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. Stuff's coming, and I think it's gonna have a really cool look.
I know
So
it drops
I
down.
think it's gonna put the throttle body about here.
we're gonna know soon.
No, yeah.
We need to track our parts, find out when we get to find out. So I'm getting anxious. It's getting cool. Another step closer.
Yeah. Oh, I was just looking at.
Does have a
Bolts
lot
will
of
make
play.
it. Yeah, the bolts will make it nice and snug though.
Yeah, I mean all this air in here will feed each hole. That's pretty exciting in itself, honestly.
It's fast.
It's really fast.
It's very
I'm
fast.
excited. Oh man, this turned out great. He's got the fitting on here. Woo-wee. It's looking
Got
sharp.
done cleaning off all the old EGR junk. And I'm ready to put these on.
Very
Cleaned up
cool.
all the old gaskets. We went through some hardware. We found hardware for it
Very cool.
and got it so it's all nice and clean.
That's a nice part.
Just like this.
Those guys at P2R, man.
Makes
He's
some
building a
nice
J
product.
series, yeah. That's the stuff. We got OG Dan stopping by.
What's up, guys?
What do you think, dude?
I'm excited for Cletus and cars
Yeah.
and the bully.
Yeah, me too. Oh man, you gotta wait till you see the shirt we got. Ooh.
Yeah?
Yeah. The bully shirt coming is
Oh.
sick. So Sean's over there cutting some collector material, and I'm over here staring. That's what I do. These are all on here, all good. This turned out pretty bitchin'.
Still needs tightened down.
Oh, these do? Oh yeah, they do. Took me a second, but I got those manly grip fingers. Bet you that's tight enough. My fingers are pretty strong. They're pretty strong. All right. Cool, man. So we have an ECU. I just need a fuel tank.
We got all the parts to finish that today.
Once I have the fuel stuff done, she's a runner.
We don't even need a throttle body or intake manifold.
No, I'll start it with no intake manifold.
Set a two-step at like $2,000.
Yeah, I'll set the two-step up at $2,000. And run like a champ.
TPS at 100% also.
The small block Honda.
Yes.
It's a small block
That's why
Honda.
the cams come out the back.
Yeah, the cams slide out here.
Because it's a small block.
Should we call this the LaShonda swap?
LaShonda? LaShonda.
LaShonda swap.
Got LS intake manifold with a J engine and Chevy transmission. LaShonda? What?
Yeah, LaShonda. That's
LaShonda? LaShonda. Hey, Sean.
like that.
Why don't we just call him LaShonda
We'll call him LaShonda.
instead of this?
From now on, he's
LaShonda enough.
Good cutting, LaShonda.
LaShonda's the cutter. Cutting. Cutting with LaShonda. Yeah. We do have a lot to do. We should probably get stuff done. We have been talking about it. We should probably be about it.
So I mean that wheel's on now, right?
The wheels? Yeah, we're like actually making progress, honestly.
Wheel was there before.
This one doesn't.
There's a whole lot of stuff going on in the background too. Goofy has an engine totally taken apart today. So we got
looking for width.
engine tore down.
I ordered a lot of
You need a video. Man.
There's a lot of parts coming.
You better watch it.
So buy some t-shirts, guys, because we spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
Shameless plug, yeah.
I mean, Brent, you mounted that dipstick.
Yeah, I mounted the dipstick.
Did you shorten it though so it reads right?
No, we should make it right.
Did
Let's not talk about that.
LaShonda weld that?
Yes.
Yeah, LaShonda welded that.
Wow.
That's the LaShonda weld.
LaShonda welds and cuts. Good job, LaShonda.
LaShonda. LaShonda gonna fly. I don't know, I'm pretty stoked though. I'm pretty pleased with how it's coming out. The engine mount idea we have is just awesome. We're just a tube. It's gonna, you'll see, and it's gonna be awesome, and we'll think it's wonderful. And then turbo manifolds. Now, there's a lot of people, Sean, that are concerned about the turbo manifolds being rigidly mounted.
Big what? No.
I've seen in the comments.
What sort of mounting?
Mounted rim.
Well, we're mounting that we want to.
No, flex joint, basically. They're gonna just be mounted solid.
What do you feel?
Now explain your reasoning, LaShonda.
10 days, 9 days. Now we're down to like 7 or 6 daes.
Well, what? Ours is solid. What does that matter?
No, attached to the engine and the frame, so there's no flex.
Right. So should you define it?
Well, then you, in theory, you could crack the manifold pretty easy. Because the heat of the manifold and the movement of the engine wanting to move will cause stress. And since you're putting a twist on a hot part, it's either gonna crack
But LaShonda's
or
going with the theory that everything is mounted so solid, nothing's gonna move. That's his theory.
but it's still gonna,
You have heat expansion, so that's what everyone's concerned about.
yeah.
Well, what are you concerned about?
We know their concerns. We just got to decide what we're going to do about it. Manifolds. Either that, or we just don't rigid mount it to the frame. We don't have to rigid. It's mechanical mayhem. I love mechanical mayhem.
We live mayhem.
Yep.
Everything's mayhem. Why not?
Yeah. Man, if you guys like these videos, you'd really like my trophy truck videos.
I know.
I love the trophy
Nobody
truck
watches
videos.
those, but they're great.
They're great. The last one was anyway. The last one I did was actually really cool. It's one of my favorites. Hey, look, guys, we need you guys all to go to our website and buy a bunch of merch. We gotta get the bully done, and we're scraping. So get on the store, buy a bunch of merch.
Pfispeed.com.
Garage Idiot over here. Save the day.
He has a present. A loaner.
Let's find you. I already gave it to you.
We've got a loaner.
Boom. He brought Mayna's ECU. So no matter what, even if AEM doesn't come through, the Garage Idiots did come through. So check their channel out. He's always doing some nonsense. I don't even know.
Nonsense is the best.
Yeah, we have to call it nonsense because
They are totally prepared every time.
I don't
they come
even
to
know
the
why.
bench.
I don't even know. I don't know how someone ever even thinks of the stuff they build. It's kind of fun.
He's got like a pregnant slug bug right now.
Yep. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.